Do me, do I see, do I go? Feeling my life and what matters to me the most. Yeah, the love that we share is real. And time your heart will. I'm not saying I'm gone, but okay, I'm live. Um, um, Kingdom, Kingdom, for the very first time. It's the first time them doing a thing to the Kingdom reaction chapter, Kingdom chapter. I'm doing that thing for the first time to the Kingdom chapter, and hopefully, hard delivers. I've been hearing that the spoilers were amazing, so hopefully it transfers over to the chapter, actual chapter. I seen somebody give it an 8 out of 10. I don't know any details, so that's a good thing. Especially since this is my first reaction to a Kingdom chapter, live reaction. And, I guess go ahead and get into it, man. All right, so getting into page 1, the very first page, I see Kyokai. That's a good thing. Kyokai is about to do something in this chapter. Presumably, judging by the way that the last chapter finished off. 3 miscalculations. Oh wow. So who's miscalculating? Lieutenant Sosui. We're having a hard enough time as it is. But the center, he's like, yeah. Those sound effects always get me. Garo, the center's become a shit show with all the soldiers we diverted to them. You sure they're going to be okay? How the hell would I know? Kyokai. Oh, he's worried about Kyokai. Yo, everybody getting hit. It looked like the Hishin unit and these Zhao soldiers are evenly matched. Push forward. Hunt them all down. Don't stop thrusting your spears until the Hishin unit has been wiped out. Watch out. There's even more of them coming. It's no use, Kanto. My heart can't take much more of this. Quit your bitching. Yo, it's old boy with the sword. Isn't his name Sugen? Or am I tripping? So that's what the infantry commander is like when he gets serious. Yeah, he's cut down a bunch of niggas. Looking all cool. Pretty amazing, right? He'll become one hell of an expert up to sparring with Kyokai every now and then. Bihei-san. Wait, with Lieutenant Kyokai, then does that mean the lieutenant is even stronger? Of course she is. Perfect setup for her to do something amazing. I'm telling you, the moment she gets serious, it's like she's not even human anymore. And she cut down even more nigga. Alright, slice. It's like she halfway cutting them in half. That's gotta be an agonizing way to go. So you gotta try to hold your energy in. Oh no. Why didn't you just cut me all the way? Why would you do such a thing? Why are you so cruel? And then she just going around gracefully and like skipping and twirling and twisting, twerking. Nigga got bold, he's like die, and she just cut him down the middle. But not all the way though, only a half cut. And then she breakdancing. Wow. She's defying the laws of gravity. Oh no, okay. She used her hand to support herself. I see. That's cool. Then she slide back with the 1 foot. Yo, hold up. Here she comes. So her movements then kill her. We've got her. Then she just hop right over them niggas, man. They wasn't ready for that. They never seen nothing like that, bro. Wait. How does she cut all the niggas' heads off though, bro? Like, does she just go from one nigga to the next nigga before they even realize? Like, or is she throwing an air slash? Cause her reach ain't that great. She probably like 5'2". And the sword ain't that long. So I'm just gonna assume she went from side to side before the niggas even realized. But that's crazy. I mean, I know she's fast, but damn. These supposed to be elite soldiers, and she go from wild jumping over the nigga. Like what? She jumped over these niggas. And then went from one nigga to the next nigga to the next nigga to the next nigga to the next nigga. Cut all their heads off. Get all these niggas out of here. I see 6 heads though. I see 6 heads, but only 5 bodies. So does that mean it's another nigga on the other side? Oh, they had multiple layers of niggas. I see the niggas how they lined up. I see them. It's like the Crackers Biscuit soldiers. They lined up in a formation. She's too much, man. Need to nerf her. Take away one of her arms or something. What happened? What did she do? Monster. Of course. Heishin Unit Lieutenant. Oh, she's tired? Oh, don't tell me they about to kill it. Phew. Long pause. Bungan. Aye. Guard me for a bit. Oh, I thought it was one of the Shaozo soldiers talking. I should have known this is a Ken soldier, the way he got the dark colored armor. Is she pulling the Osen right now? She says, guard me for a bit. Says, yes, ma'am. Form up around the lieutenant. Hold them off no matter what it takes. Nigga still coming. Like, ugh. I think I get it now. The woman's stamina can't hold out. We just need to take her out while she's recovering. Over my dead body. Yeah. These niggas is loyal. They about to do that thing while she trying to recuperate to do that thing. I know Ryokusui. I'm resting earlier than normal on purpose to get my breathing back. Why should be talking to the sword though? She's talking to the sword, ain't she? That's the name of the sword. I feel like that's the name of the sword. This will allow me to keep on fighting for a longer period and cut down even more of our enemies. If I don't do my utmost to kill as many enemies as I can, then we'll have no chance of winning this fight. That's enough, Bungan. Wow, here she comes again. And then she jumps. All right, so scene switch. Is that what's going on? All right, it's just a bunch of niggas fighting with the flags in the air. Niggas with the flags. You gotta have the flags out there to raise morale. It's like you see that flag and it's like, I'm fighting for my country. You can do that. Or you got the drums out there, have a nigga beating the drums like on Lord of the Rings, how they have them ogres beating the drums and everything. You gotta go for the drums first, man, because they beat. And not only do they get everybody hyped up, they pack a punch too. They pack a little punch. They go over there, start kicking the castle. Talking about the video game, Battlefield Earth 2. Anybody's never played that, and you gotta go get that, man. That's a classic. That's a classic. Back to Kingdom though. Back to Kingdom. All right, nigga on the horse, like about to fall off the horse. Horse got hit by a bunch of spears. Poor horse. Oh, this one guy laying on the ground. He got stabbed. It's terrible, man. Look like he crying. Is he still living? Man, that must hurt. See this nigga, Shosa. They said his name earlier, bro. I'm tripping. I want to say it's Shosa. He was part of the Dukio's army, if I remember correctly. And got Sosui. They said his name too, damn it. I feel like it's Sosui. That name sounds a little too cool, though. I don't know if he's so sweet. So sweet. And you got 10, she ain't doing nothing. And you got the new nigga, Kanto, I think, with the funny haircut. He stabbed the nigga and the nigga fell on him. Crash. All right, so he's still doing all right. He's bleeding from every part of his body, but I think he's doing all right. All right, he stand up in the midst of a bunch of dead soldiers, presumably. Yo, is that a nigga's head? Oh, that's probably his brother, man. They killed his kin brother. He huffing, he like, fuck. All right, another scene switch. Hon-sama. Oh, they killed Ohan? Don't tell me they killed Ohan. Oh, no. The day's almost... Yeah. Okay. Yo, that nigga Shin taking it, bro. I won't pause because he getting it in his ass right now. The day's almost... Yeah. Ohan's like, yeah, I know. I can see the sun. Look like they exchanging blows, and then they yelling like, no. No, youngster. I want to knock this nigga off his horse, man. They should have fought on foot. When Nick Shin eyes going white, they're like, Cap. And the child soldiers, they're like, yes. Shin, get back up. He's so tough. How many times does that make it? What does it take to drop that man? It's already been... Oh, don't tell me it's been 12 hours. Don't tell me it's been 12 hours. He been thrashed by the superior fighter that he can't touch. Yep. Yep. Everybody astonished at his stamina and his endurance. Yep. 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 Let's see how this goes. I doubt it's been 12 hours. Because they only fight during the day. During the day. Can't speak. During the day. And I don't think the day lasts an entire 12 hours itself. And they didn't start this battle on a new day, if I remember correctly. It continued from the time when they made it over to Ohan, which was already in the daytime, so I don't think it could have been 12 hours. If I'm remembering those events correctly. But even if it is an entirely new day, I know from the time when Shin started taking control of the army, well, not even that, but when Ten was still in control of the army and they were set up at the base and everything, that's the same day as this. And that seemed like it took some time. They might have even stated how much time it had been since they made it over to Ohan, but I don't remember if they did or not. So this is all just me throwing my head cannon out there, basically, because I have no clue if what I'm saying is factual. But let's see what goes down. All right, so there's some horses coming over here, and the Zhao and the Kin soldiers are like, eh? See what goes down. Oh, it's that nigga. He got a nigga that look just like him, so I don't know if it's him or the other. I feel like one of them named Haro, and I think the other one is named Dene. This is either him or the other. Like, shit, Captain, you still hanging in there? Is that Haro's unit from the left? Okay, it's Haro. Hyro. It's Hyro, not Haro. Things finally calmed down a bit on our side, so we came here to help. Move aside, Hyro. Don't butt in. I finally started to get a good grasp on how to use General Oki's clay. Just a bit more, Guillaume would be good as dead. Oh? You sure about that, youngster? All right, he put his head down. Oh, he about to go Super Saiyan. It's always a good thing when they put the head down like that. They're about to power up. I believe you, but save it for tomorrow, Shin. We really don't have the strength right now for another class. Hyro. Yo, who's this old nigga? Guillaume got this tremendous aura flowing around him. What's this about? As loath as I am to say this, we must call it here for the day, Guillaume-sama. I've also received some ill tidings just earlier. Oh, did they kill Kisui? Don't tell me they killed Kisui, man. Or Chogaryu. They killed Chogaryu. It appears that the Great Blaze on the left still has yet to achieve a victory despite all the fierce fighting. Okay, so it ain't that ill. It's just we can't win right now. That's not ill. That's just like, oh damn. Kyokai. Shin's thinking about Kyokai. He's like, oh, Kyokai. Probably thinking about his little tulip. Have I really become so pitiful that even my instincts have grown dull? Or could it be that? Alright, so Guillaume is lamenting what has transpired this day. Even my glaive can only exhibit half its strength in this return to the battlefield. What? You call that half? You call that half? Let's go. I must see what has become of the blaze with my own eyes. Yes, sir. Shin and Hiro like, huh? Hold it right there, Guillaume. You trying to run away, you bastard? Oh, that nigga fell to the ground, so he was ready to pass out. Wow. Shin, Captain, hang in there, Shin. All right, so you got the horses marching, soldiers on the horses, not marching, triding. They triding. Yeah, they triding. They galloping. They galloping because they moving fast. The tride is like a slow gallop. But they really out there getting it. You see torn up flags, sword with the blood dripping. I'm assuming this Kyokai right here. Next page. All right. Or it's Kyokai and Gion. Oh no, he about to cut her in half, bro. The reason I be like predicting that nigga gonna die on the next page, every page where it seemed kind of ominous, because I just want to get myself ready for it before it happened. Like I don't want to feel like I got caught out, you know, because like that's a terrible feeling to be like I'm not ready for it. But if you prepare yourself and it happened, and it's like, oh, okay, all right. It still hurts. It's like, damn. Yo, that nigga Gion look kind of shook though. And the niggas with him like, whoa, what is this? There's so many bodies. This is enemy cavalry ahead. Protect the lieutenant. Lieutenant Sosui and Garo's unit are heading for us right now. That's that nigga named Garo, not Shosa. Shosa is the one who always look like he high. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. Are heading for us right now. We just need to hold out for a bit longer. We'll kill all of these guys too. Gion-sama. It's too late for. But why they cutting this nigga off, man? I want to hear what he's gonna say. But Gion start thinking, I guess. Got the little long ellipses. So it's only 3 dots, so it's not really a long ellipses. At this moment, Guillaume realized he fucked up. That'd be funny if it actually said that. At this moment, Guillaume believed that he had made 3 miscalculations. Okay, so that's basically what it said. Oh wow. So Guillaume is the one with the 3 miscalculations. All right, so he didn't account for a beast like Kyokai to be underneath Shin, who's also a considerable beast himself. So it's kind of like the Yuha Bak situation where he was like he calculated for the 5 niggas who he didn't want to run into, or not that he didn't want to run into, because that make it sound like he was a little pussy or something. But the niggas he had to account for, like it was Ichigo, Kenpachi, I think Aizen, I want to say Urahara, and I think Ichibe. I think it was Ichibe, the leader of the Zero Squad. The Zero Squad was so disappointing. But I'm assuming that's what we got to get into right here. And Guillaume start talking about these 3 miscalculations. It's just going to be some incomparable hype for Kyokai, where it's like I couldn't have possibly considered that there would be such a beast in the Hishin unit. Something like that. That's my prediction, pre-page prediction. I used to get these wrong. The first being that Shin had predicted his surprise attack on their HQ. Captain. The second being the unpleasant surprise that Shin would prove to be a man capable of stopping his attack. And last but not least was the fact that the Hishin unit would contain a fighting officer capable of influencing the battle other than Shin. All right. So I was kind of right. The blaze on the left that was supposed to consume the Hishin unit had instead been resolved in a manner that burnt away at both sides equally. Seeing the dreadful figure of Kyokai standing on the blood-drenched grounds, for an instant, the image of a certain member of the Kin's 6th great generals flashed through his mind. He was forced to reevaluate his opinion of the Ishin unit and was now convinced that they were an opponent more difficult than he had originally expected. Oh wow. Yeah, Kyoka is just thinking I can barely stay on my feet after all that. I'm starving too. Near the end of it, she's just a girl, she's just a girl. She's not a monster. She's not a goddess. She's just a girl who can kill niggas like it ain't nothing. Kill a bunch of niggas. But yeah, I was right, man. Incomparable hype. And I'm assuming that this Ken Six that he's referring to or that he's remembering is a is the great lady Oki's broad baby receptacle Kyo the beautiful. A lot of people didn't even know that was a broad though. So. But I guess the effeminate figure tipped off a lot of guys, and it was just like, man, I know there's a broad underneath that armor, man. Come on, can't fool me, can't trap me. But hey, man, that was a good chapter. That was a good chapter though, with the hype for Kyoka at the end, man, and going through the chapter, seeing Shin get their ass like that. That was cool. Um, Only because I figured that Guillaume should have been too much for him, and it's crazy that he said half of his strength was all that he could pull from. Um, but yeah, yeah, because like I was thinking Guillaume should have won before I was even reminded that Guillaume was what did they say? I think they said the symbol of martial might in Zhao during the Three Great Heavens reign when Rimpa was still a part of the Zhao army. So that really says something. It really does say something. And now he's only capable of pulling from half of his strength. That's crazy. So some things that I expected to happen happened. Some things that I didn't expect to happen until the very last moment happened. Yeah, man, it was a pretty good chapter, dude. Pretty good chapter. I think I agree with Sam. It's, maybe an 8, maybe a little higher though, because I really did like certain parts of the chapter. Probably 8.5. Maybe 8.5. Yeah, 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 man. But seeing Kyokai pull the Osen, that's dope. That's dope. Kyokai pulled the Osen. The way she was cutting niggas, man, it's just so brutal. Giving niggas half credits. Yes. Well, that's the end of the chapter, man. First Kingdom reaction. I think that was a good chapter to react to. Uh, you said you white. Let's say whore. Webcam died. My webcam died. I guess it did, because I don't think you'd be talking about anybody else's webcam. Wait, what did I say? Did I say something funny? Nigga stream. Oh damn. So my oh yeah. Yep. 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 All right, well I guess it's just how it goes. Well, I don't want to be looking at the I don't want to be looking at the chat while I'm reading though, man, because niggas might say something. But I wish I would have known, man. You should have sent me a message on Discord or something. Or maybe you did and I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, man. Well, how long was it doing it though? 12:05. What time is it now? 12:07. Oh wow. Oh goodness. All right. Well, uh, let me mod Orpheus. Make Orpheus a mod. Yeah, the boy Kanto was he had to let it out real quick. I can't blame him for that. Can't blame him for it. Yeah, this a nigga stream. Nigga stream for sure. No webcam. No face when I'm doing the reaction. I don't like when niggas do that, man. Like, how you gonna react without showing your face, man? It's like it's no point. I can hear the excitement in your voice, but if it's not matched by facial expressions and physical actions, then it ain't nothing special. It ain't like I can't grasp the emotion like that. I want to feel was was happening within the heart of the person that's reading and reacting to the beauty that is put forth on the pages. But I can't do that if it's just a voice. All right. Um. All right. Bow Wow says my baby Kyokai getting this shine, bro. Legit read the chapter hours ago. Still nothing. Oh wow. Her blade wants more blood. So the blade cursed. Hmm. Yeah, man. She gotta lose the arm, bro. You gotta nerf her. But that's the end of it, man. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if there's a way where I can get that the footage, the footage of my faces and my lips, my nose, my cheeks, everything that coincides with the verbal responses to what I'm reading. I'll go ahead and end the video here. I'm just gonna end it here, but first I gotta do my like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you didn't like the video. Either way, I guess it helps me know what's going on. But tell me how you feel about it, man. Good or bad. Tell me how you feel. In the comments. Do that thing down there. And go tell your friends about me, man. Even if you just wanna be like, look at this nigga, man. Still living with his mama, looking at cartoons. You can do that too. That's cool. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I care for better. I don't care for worse. Put it like that. Shout out to all my niggas. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas, the niggas who came through, and the niggas who didn't, but they will at some point, I guess. Shout out to them niggas. Write all my niggas letters, and like, kiss it and send it off. Do that someday. Just show my niggas I love them. Know what I'm talking about? Love all my niggas. And we them boys. That's the end of the stream. First ever Kingdom live reaction on the channel. Anywhere else, period, point blank. I don't know why I had to specify, because either way, it's truthful. I be saying way too much when I'm into these videos, man. Just get out of here. I ain't even brush my teeth yet, man. I need to go brush my teeth. Yuck mouth.